All right, it's Kerry and Mark. We parked down that way, and we are actually heading up into the mountains on the high Cascades to look at a location of a sighting. And as we're going up the way, Mark's like, "Oh, that looks like a neat road. Let's go check this out." Well, it doesn't go very far, but we went up it and found something very interesting and very weird. So we come up here. We find this tree. As you can see, the bark has been shredded about 20 feet up. And it's like hanging in the branches like snake skins or something. It is still glistening wet, so this is fairly recent. It's very weird. There's just nothing around us, but I'll show you something else we found. So getting in here, these are just kind of draped over the branches. Those are nail marks or claw marks. They're not very deep. And they're about the same size as my nails. But I can see they're all starting with points. You can see the glistening sap from the tree. And it goes up about 20 feet, 18, 20 feet. And again, the bark is just draped all over the tree.
The underside of the branches is what gets me.
Yeah.
I mean, if this was just a bear climbing.
You can see those up there. See the underside of the branches? So it looks like whatever was pulled from the bottom and then pulled off under the branches. Because they came off in little strips. So whatever it was pulling like from the bottom or something. But anyway, so we were looking around the area to see if there's anything else weird in the area. Ouch. And what we found right next to it is an older tree. Oops, you can't see because of the sun. Is an older tree with exactly the same thing that happened to it. So right next to it is this tree. And again, you can see the fingerprints on this, or you know, the nail prints, claw marks, whatever it is. Just exactly the same. The bark is gone on the bottom of the tree just like before, and the bark is hanging in strips just like the one next to it. Let's see if I can get in here. Ow. Ow.
This bark is still wet and pliable.
Yeah.
I don't see any hairs.
Did not happen a long time ago. Yeah, it's just glistening with all of the sap.
Well, look at the.
But yeah, they're like
Look at the sap.
20 feet apart, 10 feet, I don't know, 15 feet apart. Let's call it in the middle.
Maybe there's hair stuck in the sap.
You can see if there's any hair stuck in the sap. I didn't see any. But I got it on my fingers, and boy, is it sticky. So if there's no hairs in the sap, that means there's no hairs on the fingers.
Oh, that's a hair.
Well, wait, do you want to pick it off and with gloves and put it somewhere?
Yeah, I'd say that's 3.5 inches long, black, and
I see a bug stuck in it. All right.
it looks like it hasn't been cut. It's a natural end on it.
I have gloves and containers and paper bags in my pack. I have to go back to the truck and then we can get it.
It's possibly bare, but I don't
That's so
see
weird.
why a bear would be tearing bark off a tree in a vertical manner.
And then draping it. I don't know. So weird.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Well, do you want to get a sample
This
thing?
is okay. Right here is a piece of wood that's come out of one of the claw marks, and it's obviously torn upwards. I haven't touched it. That strip right there
Is going up.
it's been torn upwards and is, yeah.
Oh, and there's the big hair you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
That is a big hair.
And there's a little one right above it.
Well, what are we going to do with it if we pick it off? Send it to my friend again and be like, okay, what do you think this is?
Maybe. I want to see if there's any more.
Well, if it's up higher, we can't reach it.
Well, if I see a good one, I'll find a way to get up there.
All right, well, I'm going to turn this off so I make sure I have some filming space on my phone. And we'll get the evidence kit.